Hello Sagittarius and Happy New Year to you. This is your January 2022 video. Now Venus is in retrograde and will remain in retrograde until the 29th of January 2022, and it's retrograding for you in your second house. Venus retrograde especially rules over love, our relationships, friendships, colleagues, family relationships, all relationships basically, and it can create some conflict and tension. And Venus is trying to show you your sense of self-worth. It also rules over our finances, luxury, and beauty. Not the ideal time to go try a new different beauty treatment. Oftentimes we're not happy or cut our hair during a Venus retrograde, so just wait. You can make all the changes you want to make after the 29th, but before then, just be gentle with yourself. Give yourself self-love. Like when I say self-love, paint your nails a different color. Experiment in that way, but don't do something where you do something drastic and that you might regret. Okay, so Venus retrograde, like I said, it can create some conflict and tension within relationships. Things come to light, people can break up, people from the past come back, into your life. It's all of that energy of healing and transformation, to review the past, to review our energy so we can move forward in a better way. On the 2nd, there's a new moon in the second house. Oh, and Venus retrograde being in your second house rules over your money, right? So you especially, it's important to watch your finances during this Venus retrograde. It rules over your income. So if you might find like if people need to pay you money, or if you're getting paid, you might start spending your money unnecessarily or too much. Just budget and beware what you're spending, how you're spending. Now, the new moon in the second house allows for you to acknowledge your skills and talents, new beginning here when it comes to your skills and talents, and especially when it comes to your income, a boost to your income. Okay, you might come up with new ideas. You might be thinking of like creating a budget of how you spend your money in order to improve your finances. On the 3rd, Mercury joins Saturn in your 3rd house. This is very mentally active. Okay, Mercury is a planet of mental energy, thinking, communication. 3rd house, thinking, communication. So joining a Saturn, you're really thinking very seriously about the information, the connections, the communication that you have in your life. You're very serious about it. You're thinking a lot about it. You're thinking about ideas, creative ideas. You're thinking about things you can learn, what you can try. It's great for teaching. If you want to teach someone something, give them something that they can learn, this will be great energy. It's also great for you to learn. Any paperwork that you need to sign before the 15th of January, because Mercury will be in retrograde for the next 3 weeks. So any paperwork you need to sign before then. If you have to sign it during the Mercury retrograde, make sure you read and reread, because during a Mercury retrograde, we sometimes misunderstand things. We don't see everything, and only at a later date then find out the information when it comes to a document. So it's so important. If you need to move or anything like that, make sure you read everything carefully, right? During the Mercury retrograde before you sign. During a Mercury retrograde, people from our past can come back, right? This is a time where we review the past, we see what we've learned, and see how we need to move forward. During a Mercury retrograde, we can have a lot of miscommunication and misunderstanding, where people misunderstand us, people can bring up the past. All of those feelings can come through. Be gentle with yourself, and you'll be thinking quite a bit about the past. You might even notice with your communication, you're talking a bit about the past. You might pull out an old photo album, be looking at past pictures. You'll be thinking a lot about the past. Ideas and things that you've learned in the past, you might want to relearn it or pick it up in order to, try it out again. That's okay. Mercury retrogrades are great for completing things, never starting anything new. So don't start a new relationship during a Mercury retrograde. During Mercury retrogrades, yes, people can also tend to want to break up, as well as during Venus retrogrades. Miscommunications happen in relationships, and sometimes they're unable to be healed, and so breakups happen. Venus retrogrades can also create that when we find out our values and what we want are very different from each other. So understand that. So be gentle with yourself during the Mercury retrograde and Venus retrograde. If you are in a relationship and you don't want to get it there, try to be understanding, try to work with it, increase your sense of self-worth and boundaries too, so that you're not giving away too much of your energy. On the 17th, we have a full moon in your 8th house. This can bring secrets to light. especially with the full moon in the 8th house. This is great for also illuminating a partner's finances and money. They could even receive like a boost of income or a loan, stuff like that. This is where we get rebates, tax rebates, anything that comes through. It can happen during that full moon, come to a completion phase. This is also a full moon for you to release your deepest fears and doubts and insecurities about your earning potential and what you can have. Notice that we've been working with the 2nd house and the 8th house, your skills and talents and earnings. The 8th house is trying to show you what fears, what doubts do you have, what's holding you back when it comes to your income and or your money and what you want to bring into your life. You might even be thinking about partnering up with someone financially. It's a full moon, a lot about releasing those fears and insecurities. It can make you feel a bit anxious, but it allows you to be more vulnerable and open so that you know when to release those fears and doubts about your finances, that you can truly be all that you need to be. Okay, so allow for that to happen. It's also a great time to be more intimate with someone. This is where secrets come to light. Secrets that other people might have, secrets that you might have, things you didn't know about yourself might come to light. Like, oh, I have this insecurity about money because when I was 5, I lost my wallet and someone stole it from me. You see, there we go. We go into the past, we bring out what is hidden that we pushed into our subconscious and never discussed, and we share it with someone for healing to happen. So we're looking at those things for healing to happen, where we find the secrets within ourselves or see secrets. Sometimes we might even find information by someone else might say something to us that we didn't know. And then we're like, oh, I don't know if I have that same sort of values as you, and this is where changes can come through. Allows you to be more intimate and vulnerable, share parts of yourself that you wouldn't normally share. It's a very healing time. Be gentle with yourself. You can feel emotional. On the 20th, the sun moves into your 3rd house. This is illuminating small distant trips. That's also another thing with the 3rd house. Wanting to travel, wanting to take a little trip, wanting to go on a little vacation, taking a break, time out, and also learning information, wanting to study further. Like if you've learned something, wanting to study it, wanting to study all aspects of it, wanting to communicate, wanting to teach someone else, coach, mentor. That's the energy. You have all these ideas. It's also great for networking. It's great for journaling. It's great for writing, blogging, the internet, putting out all those ideas. On the 25th, we have Mars in the 2nd house. This is giving you the energy to take action when it comes to your skills, your talents for your own earned income, the income you receive. You're looking for people that support your ideas. You're looking for value within your relationships. You're looking for value within yourself. And those are the skills and talents you have to boost your income. It's important to have people around you who support you, because when people support you, you're more likely to succeed because you believe in yourself and you have a good support system. So if you come up with a new skill or a new talent, they're not like, oh no, I think that sucks. That's negative energy, and you might feel like, oh, I don't even think I want to try it. You might feel deflated. You might not feel like you believe in yourself. Obviously, there are people that push through that or past that and still believe in themselves, but some people are sensitive and that energy really gets them down. So let's acknowledge that. So it's important to share our ideas with people who would support us, so that we can really use our energy, utilize it, and focus on our skills and talents to boost your income. And Mars is motivating you. Mars is saying, what are you passionate about? Go for it. What do you want to do? Do it. It's really beautiful, beautiful energy. Thank you so much for watching. Do like and subscribe, as well as there's a link down below if you'd like to book a reading, and there's a link for appreciation of these videos. Thank you.